the Torah, we mostly read about angels coming in human-like form, and then in various prophets we read that they can have other forms as well, like that they might have a head of a different type of animal.
Angels will appear, but the people don't necessarily know that it's an angel. We see this in the Old Testament a number of times. In the Old Testament, what we see are angels showing up in the form of a human. And the person may or may not know that that is an angelic being, because they may just look like a person. And we see that a number of times.
Maimonides, our greatest philosopher, wrote about angelic experiences, where he also talked about how like sometimes angels appear as like divine serpents or something. So I don't know exactly what an angel looks like. We haven't really had any firsthand descriptions in Judaism of an angel beyond our scripture.
I take great delight in that image of angels, and it's also an image of heaven, that everyone is granted a cloud, a white outfit, a set of wings, a halo, and a musical instrument. And if you see a cartoon that is trying to represent heaven, there you have it. There's someone in heaven, an angel floating around playing a harp or something like that. Those are not very well rooted in Scripture. They're rooted in popular culture.
The biblical teaching seems to be that there are angels, and they many times might just look like other human beings, and we may interact with them, but we don't know that we're interacting with an angel. So that's the part that gets interesting when somebody says, well, I know I interacted with an angel. Well, biblically, it says, yeah, you might have, but you're not going to know it.
I know in other faiths, people will claim angelic interventions more regularly in modern times and describe what the angel looked like. We don't have that so much. So it's hard to describe a form of something like this.
If you were to ask a child to draw an angel, you would be seeing these representations of what goes on in heaven.
Once again, when we go back to the experience where somebody says, I had a vision and a light and various kind of supernatural things happening, that doesn't seem to be the general pattern. When that occurs biblically, it's crystal clear. Gabriel shows up and announces to Mary. Michael shows up, brings a message to somebody. These are clear situations and are presented as messages from God.
I know in other faiths, people will claim angelic interventions more regularly in modern times and describe what the angel looked like. We don't have that so much. So it's hard to describe a form of something like this.
I don't think they've been given a harp to play. But then again, we don't know those things. There are ways for us to understand the mystery of the gift of everlasting life.